Welcome to the Jaron Jarvis channel. I am Jaron Jarvis. Today, I would like to introduce to you, Lorenzo Ortiz. I've been rescued. Police said that they had traced a call back to my home, but they wouldn't tell me who had called. Officers at the station have been asking me all kinds of weird questions ever since I got here. The most popular one is, do you know who your dad is? I keep saying that I've never met the guy. Mom had always told me he had left when I was just a baby and told me nothing more. I was sat watching the small television that hung in the corner of the room when a friendly-looking woman with blonde hair and a bright smile entered and sat opposite me. We remained silent for a few moments before she spoke. Miss Crow, I just need to ask you a few questions if that's okay. I sighed as I sat forward slightly, wondering what she was going to say next. First off, do you know your blood type? I raised my eyebrows. That was a new question. Be positive. The smile on the woman's face faded slightly. Did I give the wrong answer? I watched as she scribbled something down onto her clipboard before looking back up at me. Okay. Do you have any birthmarks? On the back of my neck. What does this have to do with anything? A serious look was on her face now as she didn't reply. Instead, she was furiously writing on her clipboard. Last question. Can you tell me your mother's name? You mean you haven't found her yet? I choked, standing up in my chair. Miss Crow, I need you to calm down. We need to get as much information as we can so we can help. What is your mother's name? Margaret. All color drained from her face as she abruptly stood up from her chair with her clipboard in hand and she left the room. This left me very confused. Had I said something that upset her? It seemed I hadn't because she returned moments later with a file in her hands. Opening the file, she placed it in front of me. It was a case file and, attached to the file was a mugshot of my mother. I'm so sorry, Miss Crow, but, Margaret Crow is wanted in Italy for kidnap. No. I whispered. You've got it wrong. That can't be my mother. I know this is a lot to take in, but, it would be an incredible help if you would allow us to do a DNA test. I felt anger bubble inside me as I stood up for a second time. Are saying my mother kidnapped me? Is that what you're insinuating? Please, Carrie, calm down. We just want to help you. I clenched my jaw as I slowly sat down. How did you know my name? Miss Crow, I never told you my first name. I never told anyone here my first name. How did you know my name is Carrie? If I give you the answer you want, will you take a DNA test? Slowly, I nodded my head, not sure if I wanted to hear what she had to say. We have reason to believe the Lorenzo Ortiz is your father, but, until you take the DNA test, we won't know. And that leaves me here, waiting in the same room as the test results get processed. I'll update when I get the results.